Hello students, welcome to my class. Today we are going to discuss few questions related to volumetric analysis. So friend, let's start with the topic, that is the question answer round. My first question is, here comes first question. Look at the question. Here the question is the concentration of oxalic acid. What is the formula of oxalic acid? That is H2C2O4. This is a diabasic acid. Yes sir, diabasic acid. Okay, is x mole per liter. Now what is given here? 40 ml of this solution react with 16 ml of 0.05 molar acidified KMnO4. What is the pH of x molar? That is, we have to find out the pH value. That is, we need to find out the H plus concentration. Assume that oxalic acid dissociate completely. So for such kind of question, what to do first? First we have to write down the equation. Now what is here given? That is, in first case, that is the KMnO4. We people know N1 V1 upon N1 is equal to N2 V2 upon N2. We know this formula. N1 V1 upon N1 is equal to N2 V2 upon N2. This is for KMnO4, yes sir, and this is for H2C2O4, that is for oxalic acid. Now we need to find N1 and N2. For this we have to write down the equation. What is the equation? That is MnO4 minus, yes sir, that is oxalic acid. It can be written like this, COOH or COOH or H2C2O4 plus H plus, that is the H2SO4. This is the reaction, yes sir. This is the KMnO4, from where this MnO4 comes. Now what will happen? That is, put here 2, put here 5, put here 3, that is, it gives you K2SO4, that is MnSO4, yes, K2SO4 MnSO4 plus 10 CO2, that is plus 8 H2O. I know how to balance the reaction, that's why I have directly written. You can easily balance here. That is, check it out again. K2SO4, yes, MnSO4, 2 MnSO4, okay, that is hydrogen 3 to 6 and 5 oxygen, 5 carbon 5 to 10, okay, then oxygen 4, 20, okay, hydrogen 10 and 6, 16, check it out, 8 to 16, okay, sulfate, check it out, 2 here and 1 here, 3, okay, completely balanced. This is the balance. Now here look at, N1 is equal to 2 and N2 is equal to given here 5. Clear? This is the complete reaction, general. Now put this value here and what will happen? I am moving here, check it out. That is, if here is given N1, what is that is 0.05 molar. Here is molar given, so not a issue. We can put here also, that is M1 V1 upon M2 V2 upon N1. Clear? Now M1 is given here 0.05 and V1 is 16 ml, okay, upon N1 is here 2, yes sir. Now for M2, that is x mole per liter, put here x and the volume is 40, okay, upon N2 here is 5, yes sir. This is the expression. Now how to solve? 8 times, that is 8, clear? This will cancel this one. X is equal to 0.05, that is the molarity. Clear to you? As we know, SCOOH is a diabasic acid, that is H plus ion concentration will be 2 into 0.05. Clear? So H plus ion concentration is 0.1 molar. Yes sir, definitely H plus ion concentration is 0.1 molar. Now moving here, is it visible? That is, as we know, pH is equal to minus log H plus ion concentration. Yes, sir. Now put the value pH is equal to minus log 0.1. Minus log 0.1 can be written minus log 10 to the power minus 1. Clear? What will happen finally? Finally, we get pH is equal to 1. What we get? pH is equal to 1. Clear? So for this equation, what is the value of pH? Moving here. For this question, what is the value of pH? That is the C option. Check the all solution completely. Look at, this is very simple. First of all, you have to write down the balance equation, then you move, definitely you will find out the answer. Clear, friend? I think I am going to rub this part and let's move to the next question. What will happen next question? In next question, check it out. Now, question number 2, look at the number of moles of KMnO4 that will be needed to react with 1 mole of sulfite ion in acidic solution. That means to say, we have to write down the expression here, that is reaction. What is given? KMnO4. Put here KMnO4, that is, it is MnO4 minus. Clear? That is skeletal equation as sulfite ion. Sulfite ion, that is SO3 2 minus, and in acidic medium, that is H plus, that is H2SO4. It gives you certainly Mn2 plus, yes, then SO4 2 minus, yes, and then H2O, yes, sir. This is the expression. Now balance here, 2 MnO4, that is 5 SO3, then here is 6 H plus. Put here 2 Mn2 plus, that is 5 SO4 minus, and what that is 3. Now check it out. Hydrogen is 6, oxygen 2 MnO4 minus, 2 Mn2 plus, oxygen 8, 3 and 3. Okay, 10, 8. Okay, oxygen is 8 and 15, 23, 23 here, 5 for 20 and 3 20. Completely balanced reaction. Now look at what is given here, number of moles that will be needed to react 1 mole. Here, now you can easily observe, look at what I am telling. Now check it out, that is 5 mole SO3, that is sulfite ion, combines with 2 mole of MnO4 minus. Yes, sir. Now here is given 1 mole, that is 1 mole of sulfite ion, SO3 2 minus ion. Clear? 1 mole of sulfite ion combines with 2 by 5 mole of MnO4 minus. So what is the answer here? This one is 2 by 5. So I am moving here for question number 2. What is the answer? So that is 2 upon 5. Clear to you? I think now you can easily solve such kind of question. These are very simple. Now let's move to the next question. What to do? Listen carefully. Now let's move to question number 3. To neutralize completely 20 ml of 0.1 molar aqueous solution of phosphorus acid, that is 3PO3, yes sir. The volume of 0.1 molar aqueous KOH solution required, that is we have to find the volume, and complete neutralization take place. So we know in this case what is given here, molarity, that is we people know that is M1V1 upon N1 is equal to M2V2 upon N2. Yes, this is neutralized aqueous solution of phosphoric. This is for H3PO3, Clear to you? And this is for KOH. Now we have to find to neutralize the volume of KOH. Clear? First of all, what to do for finding N1 and N2? We have to write down the equation S3PO3 plus KOH. Clear to you? S3PO3 plus KOH, it gives you K2HPO3 plus H2O. Now balance here, write here 2. Now what is number of oxygen, hydrogen is 3 to 5. And here is hydrogen 1, put here 2. Now check it out, that is oxygen here is 3, HPO3 balance, oxygen here is 2. Now the completely balanced, that is N1 here 1 mole, that is S3, and N2 here is 2 mole. Yes sir, N1 is 1 and N2 is 2. Now moving here friend, I am going to put the value here, wait for a moment, that is, wait, M1, what is given here, M1 is 0.1, okay. What is V1, that is 20 ml, yes sir. What is N1? N1 we get 1, okay. What is volume, we need to V2, we do not know V2. What is the M2, that is the 0.1, yes sir. And what is volume N2, that is 2, yes sir. This is the complete solution. This will cancel this one. Now V2 is equal to 20 into 2, that is 40 ml. Clear? So what is the option in this question? Sir, it's very simple, that is 40 ml. I am moving here. This is the complete detailed solution related to the question. You can easily solve such kind of question if you have guts to solve such kind of question. Look at here, that is, so for this question we can easily say that is 40 ml. That is for question number 3, C is the correct option. If you have any doubt, I am giving you few seconds, note it down, check it down. If you have any doubt, you can easily approach to me. Now, wait for a moment friend. Now let's move to the next section, that is 4. In transforming 0.01 mole of PBS to PbSO4, okay, the volume of 10 volume H2O2 required, that is the volume strength is given, okay. And in transforming 0.01, that is we have to first of all write down the equation, that is PBS plus H2O2, yes sir, it gives you PbSO4, 4 oxygen, put here 4, that, and plus we know we have to put here H2O. PBS plus 4 H2O2, which gives PbSO4, okay, and H2. What is hydrogen here is 4 to 8, put here 4. Now again balance, sulfur is 1 times, Pb 1 times, oxygen 4, 4, 8, 4 to 8. Clear to you? This is the balance equation. Now here is given in 0.01, okay, 1 mole, look at PBS, 1 mole PBS requires 4 mole of H2O2. Yes sir, 1 mole PBS required 4 mole of H2O2, and according to the question 0.01 mole of PBS require, what will happen, that is 0.01 into 4 moles H2O2. Yes sir, that is, it is equal to 0.04 moles of H2O. Clear? 0.04 moles of H2O. Now what is given here according to the question? The volume of 10 volume, now H2O2. Now in terms of volume required will be, as we know, now put here, as we know, volume strength. Clear to you? Volume strength is given here 10. Volume strength equal to, what will happen? Volume strength is equal to, tell me, M into V. volume strength given, volume strength, that is mole per liter. Tell me what will happen in this case. It's your turn. That is 0.04 mole. I am rubbing this part. Now tell me friend, what will happen? That is we have that is 0.01 moles PBS requires, that is 0.04 moles of H2O2. This is the question. Now question, the volume of 10 volume H2O2 required will be 0.04 mole. One more, I am giving you a clue. One clue, it will help you a lot. Look at, if you do not know the question, one more thing. As we know, if I talk about H2O2 in terms of strength, H2O2, 2 moles of H2O2 gives you like this, H2O plus O2. Remember this? This is a simple technique. As we know, 2 mole H2O2 gives you 22400 mlO2. Remember? Do you remember this? Now it's very simple. Now you can easily solve. Look at here, 10 volume now, and here is 0.04 mole. Now we know 22400 ml O2 we get from 2 mole. Now how many volume we get from 0.04 mole? 22400 O2 we get from 0.04 mole, like this. Remember this. Now what to do, tell me? That is 22400 into 0.04 divided by 2. We can write like this, that is by using 0.04 mole H2O2 we get this one. Now what will happen, check it out, that is 100. Now this will cancel each other, 2 to 4. Now this will 0 will cancel each other, that is by using 0.04 mole H2O2 what we get, that is 22448, that is ml of O2, 448 ml. Clear? Now here is given 10 volume. Now we people know that is 448 ml O2 we get from, that is 0.04 mole of H2O2. Then here is 10 ml we get from O2, that is, it's very simple. We can put here 0.04 multiply by 10 upon 448 moles of H2O2. This is the clear. Now this is the volume of, this is 440 ml of, this is the volume of 0.04. Now what is here? That is 10 volume. 10 volume means that is 10 ml from 0.4. So the volume is 44 point. We do not need to solve the most part. We can easily 0.04 mole H2O2, that is it gives you 440 ml H2O2. Now here is given 10 volume. So for 10 volume that will be equal to 44.8. For 1 volume here we can assume 440, and for 10 volume that is 44.8. Clear to you? This is the one method to solve such kind of questions. Clear? If you have doubt, you can easily ask to me. Tell me friend, if you have any doubt, you can easily talk to me. One more method are also there, you can solve by the formula, that is we know molarity is equal to number of moles upon volume of solution in liter. That is the case, and volume strength equal to number of moles per liter. Here is volume strength is 10. So by using the molarity we can also write the formula, that is volume strength. Now write down the one more method. We use the formula volume strength. If it is hectic for you, then I am rubbing this part and we'll discuss the next method. Wait for a moment. What I am telling, listen carefully. That is, volume strength will be equal to, short method, 11.2 into molarity. Clear? What is volume strength here? Put here 10, 11.2 into molarity. Yes, sir. Then molarity is equal to 10 upon 11.2. It will be around 0.9. Clear? We got the molarity. Now what we need to find, that is the volume. As we know, molarity is equal to number of moles upon volume. That is, here volume is equal to N upon M. What is number of moles? As I told, 0.04 upon molarity, around 0.9. If you solve this expression, then definitely you will get the value which is around 44.8. So calculative parts are here. Put here 100, 100 at 112. So it will give around 0.89 something. Round up 0.29, or simply you put here the value. You do not need to write like this. One plain calculation is sufficient. That is, volume is equal to N upon M, because molarity. Why? Because molarity is equal to N upon V. V is equal to N upon M. N is equal to 0.04. Yes, sir. Now molarity is equal to 100 upon 11.2. Now if you solve, then definitely you will get the answer 44.8 ml. This is the another method to approach this question. Clear? This is the simplest method. So again, for this question, we people can say that is the D is the correct option. Clear, friend? Now I'm going to rub this part and we'll discuss the next question. Wait for a moment. What will happen? Check it out. Now let's move to the next section of the question. What is the next question? Then what is the molarity of 0.3 molar S3PO4 when it is undergoes the reaction? It's very simple. That is normality. Normality is equal to 0.3, and how much hydrogen lost here? That is 2 hydrogen, HPO3. So multiply by 2. So N is equal to, we people can say 0.6. This is very simple. So for this, C is the correct option. Clear, friend? Now I'm going to rub this part and we'll discuss the next question. Wait for a moment. The next question, check it out. This is again simple question. The equivalent mass of the sodium thiosulfate. Sodium thiosulfate Na2H2O3. As we know, equivalent mass equal to molar mass upon N. During my lecture, I have also discussed this thing. So equivalent is equal to molar mass. Molar mass of Na2H2O3 is 248 and N is equal to here 1. So equivalent mass is equal to 248. So for this question, it's very simple. 248 is the answer. Clear? If you still have any doubt, you can easily find the value of also N. What is the total change? S here is S4. Then definitely you will find the answer, that is N is equal to 1. Put this value, find out the molecular mass, you will get the answer, that is equivalent to 248. So I'm giving you a few seconds, think on it. And I think definitely you will solve, you will get the value as I am given, that is N, that is the complete solution. Still you can use your brain. Okay, friend? So friend, let's move to the next question. Now wait for a moment, give me few seconds. Now what is the next question? Wait for a moment. The next question is, a solution of 10 ml of M by 10 FeSO4 was titrated with KMnO4 solution in acidic medium. The amount of KMnO4 used will be, that is complete neutralization take place. So we people know we have to apply the formula M1V1 upon N1 is equal to M2V2 upon N2. This is the formula, friend. Now, how to find N1 and N2? We people know we have to balance the reaction. Now, how to balance? That is KMnO4 plus FeSO4 plus H2SO4. Yes, sir. Now, it will give you what it gives. Put here 2, that is K2SO4, that is MnSO4. Yes, sir. then Fe2SO4 whole thrice plus H2O. Now wait for a moment. Now H2O, clear? Now balance the reaction. Here is put 10 here, that is put here 5. Okay, K2SO4 put here 2MnSO4, put here 8H2SO4. Now count K2 2 times, sulfate here 10 times, sulfate here 1, 5 3s are 15, 10, 8, 18 times, 15 and 3, okay, 18 times. Now what is oxygen? 4 to 8 and 8 here. Now put here 8. Now hydrogen is 16. Now completely balanced. This is the balance. Here we can say that is N1 is equal to 2 and here N2 is equal to 10. This is for we people, this is for KMnO4. Yes sir. And this is for FeSO4. Clear to you? This is for FeSO4. Now moving here and we'll discuss the next part. What is M1? We do not know. If in case of M1 we do not know, put here M1 into V1. What is N1? Put here 2. What is M2? That is 1 upon 10. Okay, 1 upon 10 multiply by V2, 10 ml upon multiply by N2, that is 10. This is the things, 1 into 10 into 10. Now this will cancel this one and this will cancel this one. Clear? Am I right or wrong? Sir, you are absolutely right. So in this case, what will we are getting? M1 V1. Check it out once again. That is M2. M2 is 1 by 10. Okay, and V2 is 10 ml and N2 is here is N2. N2 is 10. Put here 10. Now M1 V1. 2, 10, 10 cancel, 2 5s are 10. M1 V1 is equal to 1 upon 5. Now which case where we get 1.5, that is 0.2. Now from which option? Check out, I am moving here 0.2. If I multiply this one, I am moving here, that is M1 into V1. Here is M1 is 0.5 into 10. Then what will happen in this case? We get 5. This is not a correct option. Now again M1 V1 is equal to 0.1 into 10, that is we get here 10. Now in this case C option, M1 V1 is equal to 0.02 into 10. Put here 100, this one is cancel, that is 2 upon 10, that is 0.2, and our answer 0.2. So we can easily say sir, C is the correct option. Clear to you? Now look at the question again, look at the solution. It is very simple, that is C. For this question, C is the correct option. That is this 10 ml of 0.02 molar. Check out the question. I think now you can easily solve. M1 V1, this is for KMnO4. Complete balance reaction. Check out the balancing again. If you have any doubt what I am telling, you can easily approach to me. Now this is the question. N1 2, N2 10. Now put this value, what we get? M1 V1 is equal to 1 upon 5. So for this question, C is the correct option. Now I am going to rub this part, friend, and we'll discuss the next section of the question. Wait for a moment. Now what is the next question? Look at question number 8. In titration of K2Cr2O7 and FeSO4, the following data is obtained. V1 ml of 1 molar K2Cr2O7 requires V2 ml of 1 molar FeSO4. Which of the following relation is true? As we know, the relation is M1 V1 upon V2 here, okay, upon N1 is equal to M2 V2 upon N2. This is the relation, and this is for K2Cr2O7, K2Cr2O7, yes sir, and this is for FeSO4. Clear? Now how to balance the reaction? First of write down the reaction. K2Cr2O7 plus FeSO4, yes sir, plus then there comes, what will happen, then H2SO4. Clear? It gives you what we give, Cr2SO4 whole thrice. Yes, Cr2SO4 whole thrice. Then Fe2SO4 whole thrice. Yes, sir. Then what will happen? K2SO4. Yes, sir. And then H2O. Now balance the equation. If I put here 6, clear to you? If I put here 7, and if I put here K2SO4 Cr2, now check it out. Am I right or wrong? Now K2SO4 1 2 times K, Cr2 2 times, and O7, let me check once, 6, put here 3 to 6, sulfate is 9 times, here is 6 and 7 6 13, 9 and 3 9 and 4 13. Okay, sulfate is balanced. Hydrogen is 7 to the 14 times, and oxygen is here is 7 times. Put here 7. Now this is a complete balance reaction, as I think. Yes. Now here what we get, this one is N1 is equal to 1, and this one is N2, and N2 is equal to 6. Now I am moving here, putting this value in the equation. Now what will happen? What is M1? We do not know. M1 V1 upon 1 is equal to M2 V2 upon 6. Visible? So we people can say 6 M1 V1 is equal to M2 V2. This is the complete question. 6 M1 V1 is equal to M2 V2. Now moving here, check it out. What is the relation here? That is 6 M1 V1 is equal to M2 V2. I am giving you a few seconds, check it out. Write down the expression M1. This is the titration type question. So in volumetric analysis, generally what we study, that is the titration. M1 V1 upon N1, N1 V1 upon N1 is equal to M2 V2 upon N2, or N2 V2 upon N2. That is the normality equation or molarity equation. Check it out. Clear, friend? Can you solve? Yes, sir. We can easily solve such kind of question. I'm going to rub this part and we'll discuss the next one. Wait for a moment. Look at 12.5. This is an integer type question. 12.5 ml of a solution containing 6 gram of diabasic acid in 1 liter was found to be neutralized by 10 ml of deci normal of NaOH. Okay, that means to say, simply again the formula, complete diabasic acid, that is we write here N1V1 is equal to N2V2. This is for acid and this is for base. Yes, sir. Now put the value 12.5 ml now of 6 gram of a diabasic acid. Clear to you? Now put the value diabasic acid in 1 liter. Okay, was found to be neutralized by 10 ml of deci normal. That is 10 N2 upon 1 by 10. Yes, what is the normality? We do not know. Put here N1 into V1. What is V1? V1 is 12.5. Is it clear to you? Yes. Now what will be the value of N1? That is N1 is equal to, this one is cancelled, 1 upon 12.5. This is the normal equation. N1 is equal to 12.5. Now moving here, what to do next? That is, as in we know volume strength. Clear to you? Volume strength is equal to, now what will happen? Volume strength equal to normality into equivalent mass. Now tell me what will happen in this case. Volume strength equal to normality into equivalent mass. Do you remember this? That is the volume strength is equal to normality into equivalent mass. And what is volume strength? Tell me. 12 ml of a solution containing, what is, tell me jaldi, finally friend, it's your turn. How to solve the question? Think on it. That is N1V1 is equal to N2V2. Think on it. This one is N1. N1 is equal to 1 upon 12.5 and volume strength equal to N into equivalent mass. Think on it. How to solve such question? How to put the value? I'm giving you few seconds. Now tell me what to do in this case, that is volume strength. Now I think you have, now you can solve the next part. I know you are very much talented. Tell me what will happen, sir. Friend, sir, N1V1, that is N1 1.25. Now volume strength equal to N into equivalent mass. We have to find equivalent mass, then we'll move towards the molecular mass. Volume strength, look at the question here, 6 gram of dibasic acid in 1 liter, volume strength that is 6. Okay sir, and normality is equal to 1 upon 12.5 into equivalent mass. Yes sir, you are correct. It's your turn. Why I'm going to solve, friend? You are very much talented. This is a simple, you have to put the value according to the data, and data is given here. Now equivalent mass is equal to 6 into 12.5, that is equal to 7.5. Yes sir. Now you got. Now again I am telling what to do next. What molecular mass? So molecular mass is equal to equivalent mass into N. Okay. Molecular mass is equal to equivalent mass multiplied by N. Now tell me what is N. I don't know. I cannot help you more. It's your turn. You have to solve it. So N is equal to 1. Because here is given, that is N is equal to 1. So molecular mass is equal to equivalent mass. Am I right? Sir, you are absolutely wrong. This here given here dibasic acid, that is for dibasic acid N is equal to 2. This is the basicity. Okay, that is molecular mass is equal to, that is equivalent mass in multiply by N. What is equivalent mass? 75, and N is equal to 2. Basicity is 2. Dibasic acid, that is 150. This one is the complete solution of this question. Clear, friend? So we can easily say, sir, for integer type the answer is 150. For this question 150 is the correct answer. Still, if you have any doubt, I'm giving you few seconds. Check it out. Wait for a moment, friend. Now let's move to the next segment of the question, that is question number 10. This is passage type. I'm giving you few seconds. Check it out. That is yellow to blue, all pH value. Now look at the question. Indicator V could be used to find the equivalent point for 0.1 molar acetic acid and 0.1 molar ammonium hydride. As we know, they are talking about acetic acid. This one is weak acid. Yes sir. And NH4OH, this is a weak base. As we know, for weak acid and for weak base, there is no such indicator which gives the exact value. As we know, for a strong acid, the salt which we get from a strong acid and weak base, clear, we can use the indicator for weak base and a strong acid, a strong base and weak acid, and for a strong acid and a strong base there is an indicator. But this is the question we all know, for weak acid and for weak bases there is no such indicator. So indicator V, no such indicator. So B is false, false option. No any indicator in case of weak acid and weak base. During acid base titration I have given the 4 conclusion. Do you remember? Yes sir, we do. Now let's move to the question number 2. Indicator Y could be used to distinguish between the solution of ammonium chloride. That is the ammonium chloride NH4Cl, which we get from NH4OH plus HCl, yes, and sodium acetate CH3COONA, that is it we get from CH3COOH plus NaOH. Do you remember indicator Y could be distinguished between the solution? Remember friend what it seems? It seems like a buffer, and buffer there is very less change in pH. So what will happen? Again this is a false conclusion. Now indicator X could be used to distinguish between the solution of ammonium chloride and ammonium acetate. Look at what is indicator X. Indicator X pH value, yes, because it ranges slightly around 7 or slight less than 7 or slight more than, between this range. Yes, this X has pH value 6 into 7. So only slight changes. If there is a slight change, then the indicator can be used. Look at the question, contradiction here. Y, where is Y? Look at Y, pH 8.2, not possible, but here the pH, look at 6 to 7.1, nearly to the neutral point. So in this case we say yes, this one is true. And now for last, indicator W would be suitable for use in the determination of concentration of acetic acid in white vinegar. What is W? Find out the value, pH 4.2 to 5.8, W, red to yellow, but in this case that is the vinegar by base. So this one is also a false statement. Clear? This is the complete indicator. Check it out. UVW, yellow to blue, pH, and false statement. Again here false statement, that is true, and this one is false statement. Clear? I think now you can easily solve such kind of question. If you still have any doubt, then you can easily approach to me. I have discussed each and everything during my lecture session, and by watching my lecture you can easily solve. You do not need to be confused. You will find, yes sir, as I told you, that is 0.1 mole of acetic acid. Why false? Why false? Why is true? Why is false? Clear to you? So friend, time is calling, time to say bye bye. Thank you so much.